game apa kapok?
Alamak.
Professor Dato Dr. Imran Ho Abdullah, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Industry and Community Partnerships, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, together with distinguished guests into the hall.
Ya Tuhan kami, hanya padamu kami panjangkan kesyukuran atas segala rahmat dan berkat-Mu. Bersempena dengan majlis pada hari ini, kami memohon inayah dan taufik-Mu. Kurniakanlah kesejahteraan dan kebahagiaan kepada kami. Bukakanlah hati kami, lapangkanlah dada kami, supaya kami dapat mengisi ilmu dan pengetahuan yang berguna untuk agama, bangsa dan negara. Semoga segala usaha kami dalam menjayakan majlis ini mendapat keredaan dan hidayah-Mu. Sesungguhnya kami berkumpul kerana-Mu, Ya Allah, untuk menimba ilmu, bertukar pendapat, menyumbangkan buah fikiran, menghubungkan silaturahim dan saling memberi sokongan ke arah meningkatkan prestasi kami.
And welcome to the first conference on Law, Environment and Society 2018 with the theme Nature and the Law. This morning's event is aimed to commemorate the collaboration between UKM and Future Academy United Kingdom, where both of these institutions have jointly collaborated to realize this conference held at the Faculty of Law, UKM. This inaugural poster conference provides a new path for academics, students, and other interested parties to build on new knowledge and to widen jurisprudence in environmental law across borders. We at UKM are indeed elated at the partnership with Future Academy as the host institution that commits itself to bring forth discussions and ideas from eminent resource persons and delegates. With that in mind, I wish to invite Professor Dato Dr. Imran Ho Abdullah, Deputy Vice Chancellor of Industry and Community Partnerships, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, to share his welcoming remarks with us this morning.
Yang berbahagia Miss Roslyn Tambusami, Vice President Future Academy United Kingdom, yang berbahagia Prof Dr. Zinatul Al-Shikin Zainul, Dekan Fakulti Undang-Undang, Prof Zaliha daripada Fakulti Perubatan pun ada bersama, cross disiplin. Terima kasih kepada Fakulti Undang-Undang kerana menjemput saya untuk bersama pagi ini untuk majlis menandatangani memorandum perjanjian antara UKM dengan Future Academy. Di konsep Future Academy ini sesuai lah dengan future of how academia should work in terms of the way we deliver some of the sharing of ideas. Last night, kebetulan kemarin kita baru lancarkan satu conference terbesar yang di UKM ni kita panggil sebagai Integrated International Conference. Ramai juga yang saya perhatikan mungkin ada bersama semalam, di mana sebenarnya ada 16 conference termasuklah yang pagi ni saya dipahamkan, di mana kita menangani cabaran-cabaran perdana. Jadi bila kita bincang tentang inclusivity, sustainability in the 4th Industrial Revolution, tentu ada aspek-aspek berkaitan dengan bottom 40, ada aspek-aspek berkaitan dengan ASEAN integration, ada aspek-aspek berkaitan dengan kesihatan kita, yang sebenarnya memang perlu kita bincangkan bersama dalam satu tema yang agak yang boleh kita garap bersama. Dalam hal ini is on inclusivity and sustainability. Jadi yang Nature and Law Conference ni pun sebenarnya mencerminkan satu usaha ke arah itu. Kita universiti 200 universiti terbaik di dunia, betul and the university is ranked 184. We're proud of it. We work very hard and consistently towards getting recognition in a sense, but it is not how we measure ourselves. We measure ourselves not only in terms of the output, but more importantly in terms of the outcome that we can achieve. So I'm very happy and proud that our Faculty of Law is taking the lead in terms of environmental law I know of all the hard work that's been done here by the group that has been working on environment. And of course, this morning I know Zinatul, Dr. Hanin, Rohaida, human rights also involves the environment. But for your information, Ms. Roslyn, there is also another group which Zinatul shared with us this morning in Lestari. So Lestari works a lot in the environment and regulation as well. So I believe that they will also be attending this conference and has a lot to share. The strength of this faculty, which you are going to ink an agreement with, is very clear. They are very versatile and agile. There's a lot of work in terms of human rights and law. They have a lot of strength in corporate law and, of course, environment. I look forward to more concrete working together with the Future Academy, not just with the Faculty of Law, but it can also extend to the other faculties as well. So in future, we'll see that more and more our conferences and the way we disseminate ideas will be through the digital format, not necessarily face-to-face, but we still need to have face-to-face interaction as well. We are not robots, we are human beings, and behind the human character is the need to actually interact. But this morning I was given a book, a very interesting book, and I will take the liberty to share a work of my good friend, Professor Samsudin. Where is he? He has a class. So he gave me this book this morning. So there is a puisi undang-undang kesihatan persekitaran. So dia, walaupun dia kesihatan persekitaran, it's a different context. It's the health of our environment, how green it is, or how we know the forest fire in California and so on. So kalau boleh saya nak bacakan lah untuk Memorandum of Agreement ni, pasal dia tak ada format. Kita tak ada format kan, dan kita menunggu ketibaan Chief Justice untuk bagi. Di manakah letaknya kehidupan yang bermakna? Adakah jika dikata kita kaya, rimba dan berharta? Adakah jika dikata kita hidup selesa dan selamat sejahtera? Benda apa-apa sebut saja. Semua ada, semua tersedia. Apabila kita sudah selesa, apabila kita sudah kaya, apabila kita sudah mendapat segala, akhirnya manusia lupa asyik leka. Lupa tentang tanggungjawab sebagai manusia. Lupa untuk menjaga alam semesta. Alam semesta, alam semula jadi di sekeliling kita sebagai satu amanah oleh pencipta. Lupa akan datangnya bencana disebabkan kejahatan kerja tangan kita semua. Apa sudahnya dengan janji-janji kita selaku khalifah di dunia, tapi masih buat kerja gila? Sudah terlambat untuk bertanya. Bukan lupa tetapi sengaja. Seolah-olah manusia sangat berkuasa, menguasai dan mengeksploitasi segala dunia. Sengaja cari jalan yang Tuhan muka, menampakkan sesuatu kejahatan berganda. Manusia akan terima balik. Ini daripada Prof Samsudin. Dia baca lebih sedap daripada saya. Tapi saya nak cakap terima kasih kepada Fakulti Undang-Undang kerana menjemput kita pagi ini untuk bersama dalam majlis menandatangani memorandum perjanjian dan juga kepada Miss Roslyn. I think it's over to you to make a speech because we are going to be partners. But we didn't arrange this. The fact I didn't know she was coming also. Okay, so terima kasih. Sekian sahaja. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I shall like to continue with this morning's event by inviting the Vice President of Future Academy to deliver her speech. Let's welcome Mrs. Roslyn.
A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dr. Zafar Bekuro-Gurari, the founder and managing director of Future Academy, it is a great honor to be given the opportunity to address my esteemed colleagues and close friends actually now. Yang Bahagia, Prof. Dato Dr. Imran Ho Abdullah, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Industry and Community Partnerships. Yang Berbahagia, Prof. Dr. Zinatul Ashikin Zainul, Dean, Faculty of Law. Yang Berusaha, Dr. Hanim Kamarul, Director, International Conference of Law, Environment and Society 2018, as well as honoured delegates, participants and guests on this eventful day, which marks the inaugural collaboration between UKM and Future Academy UK in what I believe to be the first of its kind conference, bringing together the multiple but inextricably linked strands of law, environment and society. Ladies and gentlemen, with the current environmental crisis that are causing so much suffering, damage, and even more sadly, the loss of so many lives in so many parts of the world, we believe a conference such as ICLES is most timely and welcome. And FA, Future Academy, for short FA, is proud and humbled to join hands with the esteemed academics of the Faculty of Law, UKM, and our other participating countries to share knowledge and uncover solutions on how to deal with the current environmental issues and its devastating effects on society. Future Academy has a very strong presence in Europe. It is not very popular yet in Malaysia, but in Europe it is extremely strong. It was established in 2006 and currently organizes 7 international conferences in disciplines ranging from education, business, sports science, political science, sociology, clinical psychology, engineering, and now law with the inclusion of ICLES. 2006, Future Academy has grown by leaps and bounds, and up to October 2018, we are very proud to say that we have had more than 5,500 participants from over 100 countries that have participated in our conferences. I'm very happy to say that FA conferences have welcomed academics from almost every corner of the world, from Brazil to China, Sweden to Guam, and now so proud as a fellow Malaysian to say that we have brought in Malaysia as well. In the coming years, we are working with a lot of UITM will come in, and just a very brief thing about UITM. I was formerly attached to the Faculty of Education, UITM, and I served UITM for 36 years until my retirement in 2016, and now I'm working with Future Academy. So we have a lot of collaboration with UITM. So we are working on a collaboration with the Faculty of Education, UITM, and Chulalongkorn University in Thailand in the area of sports science education, and Faculty of Music, UITM, and the University of Helsinki in Finland in the area of music education. Alright, so there's a lot of scope that we can work together with UKM as well. Now, our first collaboration in Malaysia was with the Faculty of Business and Management of UITM, where we collaborated to organize International Conference of Business and Economics in 2016. It was a wonderful conference with a great success, with the guest of honor, our former Minister of Higher Education, Dato Sri Idris Jusuf, and he commented that such poster conferences are the future of academic conferences. We call them virtual conferences as well as poster conferences. Yeah? He was very impressed and very pleased that with a shoestring budget, the collaboration provided the much needed exposure for Malaysian academics with the index publication. Alright, so I believe strongly that this format, this virtual format, resonates very strongly with the cuts in government funding for public universities. I'm sure you will all agree that the priority of any conference for academics is the publication. The face-to-face sharing is also extremely important. However, with our poster conference, what the collaborating university can do is organize little groups where we can chat, rather than the traditional conference where you have the faculty has to probably bring out close to 50k to hire a hotel, the food, the lunches, the teas, the coffee breaks and all, it's almost 40 to 50,000. So this conference, the Faculty of Business and Economics in UKM only spent 2,000 ringgit. They had to spend to organize an international conference and get an index publication. Yeah, so you can imagine the savings that you're getting with this format. This virtual format, the posters, is now the way to go, and all European universities are doing this. Hardly any traditional face-to-face conferences are organized by European universities. I attended one in the University of Portugal, and they were very happy. All they did was this, and a few sharing sessions. All right. So I think our concern, although we are academics and we don't want to think about money so much, unfortunately we are forced to think about money. All right, especially with the expenditure. Okay. So in this regard, with regard to the publication, Future Academy publishes the European Proceedings of Social and Behavioral Sciences, called EPSBS. The proceedings of all the previous conferences have been successfully indexed in the Web of Science, ISI, Conference Proceedings Citation Index. It's called ISI CPCI, and they are all fully indexed. Okay, so with regards to ICLES papers, after they have been reviewed, the papers will then be published in ICLES 2018 EPSBS, which is the proceedings, and submitted for indexing to the ISI by the end of December this year. Okay, so I would like to inform all the participating authors that the only issue here, the indexing process, can take some time, because ISI is dealing with thousands of conferences. It can be lengthy, it can take up to 6 to 8 months before we get the indexing, but we are sure to get the indexing, God willing. Alright, God willing, with the quality of the papers coming from the faculty, definitely we are going to get the indexing. I look forward to working with the faculty on future ICLES conferences. This is the first one, and I'm hoping for many more after this. And I am positive that our ICLES conferences will make a very strong contribution to the field of law and the environment, not just in Malaysia but worldwide. I would like to conclude by stating my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude for all the hard work put in by Dr. Hanin and her team, not forgetting the Dean for her support in successfully putting together this event. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I wish everyone a productive and enlightening experience for the next 2 days. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rosaline. It's the signing of Memorandum of Agreement. Over of the signed agreement, that marks the end of the signed.